there friends, welcome to our channel. Today I'm going to do a full review on the Heiniger Saphir Cordless Clipper, so stay tuned. So we had a lot of requests after doing our corded clipper reviews to do the Heiniger Saphir Cordless Clipper review, so we would really like to thank UCal Canada for gifting us this clipper so we could share our honest opinion of this clipper with you. I've been grooming for 17 years and over the years have used multiple different clippers. I've done a couple reviews on two of the different clippers that I have used, but today I'm going to do a review on our first cordless clipper, which is the Heiniger Saphir. So this is what the clipper comes with. This hard carrying case, which is great for storing the clipper or transporting the clipper. Comes with your battery charging base. So there's the one battery, and the other battery you can charge with the clipper on it, or you can charge the battery on its own. The clipper itself, and the clipper comes with a 10 blade. It comes with the manual, a cleaning brush, and your oil. So now I'm going to go over the features of this clipper. It's a Swiss made clipper, so it's very, very high quality and very durable. It's the first clipper that's come out with a lithium battery, which is key for keeping the clipper lightweight and easy to hold. The benefits of a lithium battery are it's lightweight, it's got a longer lifespan, and it's got a faster charging time. It's got, so the charging time is 60 minutes. And the run time is 120 minutes. So when you're charging a battery and you're using the clipper, you've always got a backup battery fully charged because the clipper runs longer than it takes to charge a full battery. Also, you've got the option if you wanted to purchase or if you needed to purchase another battery, you can buy the batteries separately. The two come with the clipper, but if you needed another, they're about $100. And you also have the option if you needed to add a cord to it, you can add a cord, which is a separate purchase as well. So the clipper itself, it's got one speed. It's got 2,650 double strokes per minute. It's A5 blade compatible, which means you can use your Wall, Andis, and Oster blades. And Heiniger has blades themselves that they sell. I've been using the 4F blade, and it's an amazing blade. It's very, very precise, it's sharp, it hasn't dulled on me at all. So they've got some really, really great blades as well. Another thing that's a major bonus with this clipper is it comes with a 3-year warranty. And the warranty on this clipper covers the battery, the cord, and the switch as well, which to me, the other clippers, the corded clippers, those are the problems that happen after you've been using the clipper for about a year or so. I've had to replace cords, I've had to replace switches, and this gives you 3 years with all that covered, so that's huge. So Heiniger specializes in livestock clippers mainly, but they came out with this clipper to be a little bit more versatile and able to use it on smaller animals, i.e. dog grooming. But it is also heavy duty enough that you could use it on livestock as well. So I've tried it out on my horses, and it's an amazing clipper for the horses because I've used the KM10 on my horses, and horses get spooked so easily, and you've got this cord hanging from you, and this one you've got so much versatility because you don't have the cord, and it's strong enough to get through the horse's coat. So it's an awesome clipper for small animals as well as the large ones. So where you can purchase this clipper, it's available in the US, Canada, and obviously Europe because it's Swiss made. In Canada, you can purchase it at UCal Canada, Deboer's, and Lynn Professional. And then also in the States, you can purchase it at Nasco and Premier1Supplies. This clipper is used a lot in vet clinics, and I think it's possible to ask your vet if they could also order you one. So you could check with your vet if you're not finding it accessible where you live. We'll list all the companies that do sell it below, so you'll have access to that too. So after going through all the amazing features of this clipper, I'm just going to go over the price point. Now the price does reflect all the features that this clipper offers. So this clipper retails for approximately $500, and I know that sounds a lot, but to be honest, this can really speed up your grooming. Like, I bet you mine's gone up by 25% because you've got so much more flexibility. I'm able to go on the floor and groom a dog if I don't feel that it's safe enough to get the dog up onto the grooming table. Sometimes before I bath a dog, I'll just get most of the coat off on the floor. So I've got that versatility. I don't have to worry about where the plug is and where my clipper is. And then on the table, we've added in some clips, like how easy it is. It doesn't matter where the dog is on the table. You can move to accommodate the dog instead of the dog having to accommodate your clipper. So the versatility of this clipper is incredible. So this is the clipper itself. I just want to show you how easy to use it is. So this is the on-off switch. It's just one speed. The blade, you just press the little red button in and you pull the blade off. So that's very, very simple. It's basically how every other clipper is used. The battery pack, you just squeeze in the two sides and the battery slides out, and then it just slides right back in again. And then when you're charging the battery, it just slips into the battery charger, and there you go. It's very, very user friendly. Whoops. And it's very quiet. And it's very, like, it's very sleek. Like, there's not a lot of weight. The other, I used a cordless clipper years ago, and I actually used it for a very short time. I even bought a replacement battery with it, and I couldn't stand using it because it was so heavy. Like, my wrist was aching by the end of the day. This clipper is so light. It feels lighter than my corded clippers, to be honest. So when I started using this clipper, you know, it's easy, it's hard to change your habits because I'm so used to using a corded clipper. So I had the clipper out and I kept putting it back down and grabbing my corded clipper, putting it back down, wanted to try it, and I had to convince myself to pick it up. Now I don't even have the corded clipper anywhere near me. It's gone because I will not probably ever use another clipper. So to me, $500 sounds like a lot, but it's 100% worth it because the corded clippers, you're spending money on repairs, the cords, the switches, and this clipper, you don't have any of those issues, and if you did, for 3 years, you've got the warranty. As far as the maintenance goes with the clipper, you have to make sure that everything's really well lubricated in there, or you're not going to get the blade working at its highest capabilities, because it's got to have the proper friction. So you're going to get lines and chunks missing out of the coat. So it's very important to oil the clipper and the blades. Now, as far as maintenance, changing the guts of the clipper, this clipper you probably should get. Now, this all is based on how often you use the clipper, obviously. So if you need to get like a yearly maintenance done on it and you send it away, that price you would have to get, because everybody's prices are different. But you can also do it yourself, and it really isn't that hard. You just have to take out these screws, save all the screws, make sure you don't lose them because they're special screws, and you can buy a kit, a tune-up kit, and you can do it yourself. And I think the tune-up kit's probably about $45, but the lever inside is the lever, and the sponge seal, the rubber seal, is what you would have to change the most often, and it's very inexpensive. I think the lever's about $4.95, and I mean the rubber thing probably is under $1 for sure. And then you can just do it yourself if you're comfortable with doing that, and probably once a year is all you would need. And then someone using it at home, obviously you're not using it as often as a groomer would be using it, so that maintenance is even less. And just to give you a comparison, an Andis clipper, the blade drive assembly, to exchange that, I think they're $12.95. When I first started grooming, they were $4.99. They're now $12.99 or something close to that. And I literally had to change it probably every 2 months. So that adds up in itself. So that's way more expensive than just getting this yearly maintenance done. So at the end of all of our review videos, we do a furry friend zone score. So today on this one, I'm going to do the durability first. So the durability on this Heiniger clipper, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10. And why I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 is the clipper, like when it's sitting on your table, like a dog's never standing still, it's been kicked off my table a couple times. And I've had other clippers, the pieces, the plastic casing breaks. This clipper's in mint condition still. So the durability and just the sturdiness of it, it's well worth a 9 out of 10. So the second one is cost. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10 because the cost of this clipper is on the higher side for sure. But saying that, for someone that's at home buying a clipper, $500 sounds like a lot of money. But at the same time, when you're using a piece of equipment that is user-friendly and effective, you'll be way less frustrated grooming your own dog at home. And then secondly, for an actual groomer, speeding up your grooming and the quality of your groom, like time is money. And you know, when your dogs you've groomed are walking out on the street and people see and ask the owners who groom their dog, you know, this type of equipment is worth spending money on, in my opinion. So the third score is on effectiveness. I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now I've only been using this clipper for months, not years. So in my opinion, for the length of time that I've been using it, it's been 110% effective. Now I'm not giving it a 10 because I don't normally ever give anything a 10, but it's very versatile as far as no cord. You've got way more access to things without anything getting in the way. And it's extremely strong, so it gets through really matted coats, so it's effective that way. I've had to shave dogs with a 10 blade, which is very rare, but it just whips right through them. A 7 blade, same thing. And using it on livestock is another true effectiveness score, being a 9.5, because if it can get through a horse's coat, especially like I have 2 minis, and the mini's coat can be about 2 or 3 inches long, and it is thick and dirty. So if a clipper can get through that, you know it's effective. So overall, up to this point, I've had a great experience using this clipper. The only issue I had at the beginning was getting used to going from the corded to the cordless. So I would love to hear in the comments below if anybody's used this clipper before and what your experiences were with it. I really hope this video was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.